That's so gross. I think I'm going to throw up.
Do it. Let's play Inseko. Hello and welcome to Lanu Plays Short Indie Horror Games, and I had to concentrate hard not to laugh because this game was developed by Old Man Games, which is one of the best developer names I've ever heard. It is amazing. Also, this game, it looks fantastic. This is a demo of a pixel art point and click adventure horror. It looks so spectacular. I can't wait to dive in. I think it's half an hour, so yeah. Human requirements, don't be afraid. Computer requirements, quite sure you'll be fine. I mean, I love this already. Let's see whether it lives up to the hype that I created just now. Also, it's been so long that I played like a proper pixel. Well, no, it actually has been like a couple of days because I started Benson Nights, which is very old school point and click. But before that, it had been quite a while, and I was wondering why there's not that many pixel adventures anymore, especially in the horror genre, because I remember when I started a couple of years ago, I played a new one nearly every single month, and now it's like, it's very far and few in between. This game is enjoyed best alone in the dark. Sorry, I can't. You know, if I turn on the lights here, you will see that I actually glow in the dark. That's how pale I am, so I cannot let you in on this secret. Turn up the volume until you can hear silent crying. That is amazing. Oh my god. That is amazing. First time that ever happened.
Test subject 5D2ACF91 is contained. 120 milligrams phenobarbital dose injected. Subject is sleeping. 5D2ACF91, 31, Caucasian, female. Origin unknown. Background unknown.
Received. You may go and prepare treatment X51.
Specimen 5D2ACF91, please do not attempt to leave this room. You are here for your own safety. Calculating. No collisions found. May I refer to you as CF91 from now on? For your own safety, please follow my instructions.
Ooh. My gut hurts. What is this feeling? It feels different from my typical stomach discomfort.
CF91, please do not attempt to leave this room.
Wait! This is not my room. Where is this place?
Is this AI voiceover? Because for the robot voice and the weird baby voice, it worked fine. The protagonist, if it's a real voiceover, I'm super sorry, you know, but yeah, she doesn't really match the horrible situation, but I love this, and it's not my usual horrible stomach ache. Yeah, stomach ailments, headache.
My head is pounding. I think I need to drink soon.
You know what I mean? That sounds very much like you reached a call center and you know it's a robot. It's like, oh shit, now I have to find the secret password to get a real person.
There's a switch on the wire. It looks broken.
Alright, so this, I guess we're contained. We're the female 31. Oh, if only. And we have to find out, so it's basically a little bit of an escape room?
A whole lot of masks.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're doing here.
She's She sounds much younger because of the... I think it's a robot voice thingy, text-to-speech thing.
Looks like the steering wheel of a boat. Interesting.
Interesting. I am so emotional right now. Oh my god, what is happening? Alright, I stop.
A metallic gas bottle. I can read the inscription AR. Is that argon?
I wouldn't know. I was really bad in chemistry. Like, I copied my neighbor's homework. It was one of the very few subjects where I really did that regularly.
It's a box. Nothing special about it.
Why can't you open it? Oh, wait.
Hey, there is a screwdriver inside. Who puts only one screwdriver in such a big box?
I don't know. Who puts a person inside of a prison cell? Well, lots of people, I guess. But, you know, also with creepy masks. Okay, so if I have like a hand, I can also do stuff. So can I take it?
I can clearly see there is a screwdriver.
Take it.
Maybe I should pick it. A screwdriver could come in handy.
Pick it up.
It looks really new.
I cannot comment on every single line, but I want to. I really want to.
There are many knobs. And I have no idea what a single one of those does.
Okay, so I guess that's the only thing we can do there. Anything else? The door.
The way out. It's locked.
Aw, shucks. Is that what you say? I don't know. It sounds like it's a cool thing to say, though.
A metal plate. I wonder what's underneath.
Did I already click that? That very long feels like. So.
My handy screw.
Yeah, but can I use it? No, I guess I can't.
A wooden table. The drawer is fitted with a lock. The lock looks old and not particularly safe. It's only fastened with a few screws.
Well. Why can't I... How do I use...
The wood looks the same as the bed. Maybe they came as a set?
The
bed is a mess. Did I sleep here? Let me clean this mess up. That's much better. Hey, what's that?
Okay, the visuals look amazing, but the writing is a little bit befuddling because really, you're imprisoned, you don't have memories, but you will make your bed. It's like, oh my god, that mess, was that me? Oh, I'm so embarrassed, I have to make this bed right now. And that would be the least of my worries. Okay, but what did I find?
It looks small and bright. Who even hides things under their pillow these days?
I don't...
It is a cartridge, but for what?
Oh, so I have to click a lot on different things? That's not...
I could loosen the screw. A wooden table, the drawer... The lock looks old and not
Oh, well, but that's... You should have the hand, so you know you can do something with it. Because I right-clicked now, and then it took it. But if you only have the eye, it implies that you cannot do that. Okay, so let's
Let me loosen the screws very carefully.
Yeah, do it.
That's it. The lock has fallen off.
Thanks for that very informative commentary. I wish she was more...
I found a key. Is this some sort of adventure game?
I just wanted to say, I wish she was more cheeky, like adventure game characters, but this type of... I think the voice over is distracting a little bit.
An old key. I guess it is made of brass.
She knows a lot about, like, elements, you know, chemistry and, like, stuff like that I don't know anything about, which you can obviously hear. Okay, so we got that thing. Wait, maybe it fits...
I think this machine is off. But I wonder what it is used for.
No, but it looks like...
It looks really interesting, but with my current knowledge, I don't know what to do with it.
Aw. So, try the key with the door?
Let me try that. This key doesn't fit in the lock. It must be for somewhere else.
Yeah, figured. Alright. Oh, maybe this one. No?
The metal plate is screwed to the dark frame in the floor. I can't get it off.
Oh.
Let me open this up. There's a big metal box in there. It doesn't look like I can get hold of it easily.
Well, try it. You really have nothing else to do.
The box looks really heavy. I need something to hold it tighter to pull it out.
Okay, so you need like a cord or something. You can use the cable. No?
Now that I look at it more closely, I can see that the switch is stuck.
Sorry. Well,
Maybe I could use some kind of lever to push the switch to the on position.
maybe the screwdriver again?
When I carefully push it. In this way. There we go. It is on now.
It is on! But what? I don't know. What? This? It's a little CD, maybe?
Oh, what is this? It looks heavy and metallic. Interesting shape. It's really handy. When I took it out, I noticed that this part is strongly magnetic.
Okay. Maybe we can use that one for this one?
If I attach the magnet on the top and carefully pull. Whoa, that's really heavy. The engraved text mentions something about ammunition. It must be full with it.
What?
A box of ammunition. I don't know what type of gauge.
This game is confusing me. I was expecting something completely different. Okay.
The lock looks old but complex. Like it's meant for high security applications. Now the bed is well ordered, just in case I want to rest.
I mean, I don't want to break it to you, but you can also sleep in a messy bed. You know, it's possible.
Some of them look a bit creepy. I was never a big fan of masks.
I really like masks. There's so many traditions of like not just masks but entire weird costumes. I think Bulgaria has a lot of them. I follow this photographer on Instagram and they do those pictures of folklore costumes made of usually animal pelts. It's like a very old tradition and they create these huge basically costume. They're monsters basically, and they're one of the goals is wait, I changed the way my hair falls, so I have to go against my instinct. Anyways, so the goal is to make them as high as possible, and they have huge heads and everything, and they're made of different, animal pelts, but also feathers and everything. And usually I'm not that, into that stuff, but because it's more like folkloric, it's more in old tradition, it feels different than, a rich person wearing a feather boa or something. And so it is so I can link to an article, I think, or a video on it, because it's so majestic, and they also dance in those costumes, and it's really something that you get bestowed, on, and even kids do it. It's gorgeous. It is absolutely fascinating. And those masks, they're really something else. Like, I've never seen anything like it before.
A whole lot of masks. I wonder what they're doing here.
I mean, maybe we can try this again with the masks? No? Okay. And this?
It is fixed to the wall. And it is a bit bulky to carry around.
Okay, so I don't want to... I'm sure? Yeah. Oh wait, maybe I can use it on this? No?
Why would anyone store an inactive gas here? I see no use for it.
Yeah, neither do I. I was hoping for something else.
An opening in the floor. I shouldn't accidentally step in it.
Maybe you could escape through it, but, well...
Let me check if there is someone outside. I can't see anything. The glass is too dirty.
Oh man, that is really, it is killing me. And it's so inappropriate in a situation like this when someone should be scared shitless or very tense, you know, super concentrated, and then that sounds so I don't give a shit, you know. It sounds like, oh, I should react now, but I don't know how. You know, when someone tells you about their horrible dream and it's really boring and you're like, that sucks for you. All right. What else can we find?
It is a wooden table with one drawer.
Oh.
The drawer has a lock. It looks quite sturdy.
Oh, didn't see that before.
Let me open this
Yeah,
up.
let's do it.
Wow, is this a gun? And there is something else. What is that? It has two openings and a cock. Is it a valve? I've never held a gun before. Feels surprisingly light. The flap on the side is open. Is there something missing?
Maybe the ammunition.
For your own safety, I kindly ask you to not attempt leaving the room CF91.
Hey.
My stomach hurts. Let me leave.
Oh, now she's getting a little bit angry. Alright, can I still try this? It doesn't work? Okay. Can I do it? No. Look, that's the type of game I am. I'm sorry, I don't strategize. I don't think things through. I just click on stop and combine it. That's me. That's why I know in real life I would never survive in a video game, if that makes sense. Well, can I just... No. Yes!
I have loaded the ammunition, but there is still something missing from this opening. Maybe a cartridge of some kind.
Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? No?
Looks like some sort of cartridge. There are little light diodes on it, but they are not lit. Maybe it's empty?
I feel like it so heavily belongs there to be loaded.
It looks really interesting, but... Yeah, that seems to fit.
Oh, maybe now I can put the card...
Nice! I filled it up.
With what? With gas? Maybe. Oh, that's weird.
My gun is loaded and ready to shoot.
That's great. I will not shoot the mouse in case you...
You will find a solution for escape outside of your own body.
What? What does that mean?
Abnormal biological organism detected. Calculating. CF91, a rodent should be close to you. I apologize for any inconvenience.
No, that's fine. I mean, it's a little mouse. I'm actually glad for the company. Can I shoot the door?
I could try to shoot the lock open, but I'd rather not take a ricochet.
Ricochet. Okay. I don't want to shoot the mouse. If that's what you want me to do, then shame on you. Shame on you.
Aww. A rat. It's so cute.
It is. I don't want to shoot the mouse. Is this what you want me to do? I don't want... Can I shoot the masks? No. Oh, it's a rat also. But yeah. Rats are just grown-up mice, you know. That's... not happy about this. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is horrible.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, you shot it.
A dead rat. I shot it.
But why? Why would I do that?
It looks disgusting. Why did I even shoot it?
Fuck you. I hate that.
This rodent smells really awful. I've never smelled anything like it before. I feel nauseous. What did this strange voice just say? The solution won't be outside of me. That means it is inside me? When I touch my belly, it feels solid inside. As if there is something there. Is the key to this door in my stomach? How did it even get there?
So what?
I keep smelling the rotting fumes. Ugh. It makes me gag.
Take a bite already. Do you want to rot in here like a rat?
I wonder if the translation of this game is also done by AI, because the fumes, I mean, I don't know about this rat, but usually, you know, it's not fumes that the body emits. It's cars that emit fumes, like, you know, machinery. But yeah, it's fine. I need to come to terms with the fact that, unfortunately, the voiceover and the text is a little bit weird. So I guess I have to eat the rat, so I hurl up the key.
Eat? No. There must be another way.
Look, the moment you shot the rat, you know, everything went out of the window.
I can't do it. It is still warm, and it smells horrific.
It is what it is. Do it.
That's so gross. I think I'm going to throw up.
Do it.
Yuck! How did that damn thing get into my stomach? Wow, now my belly feels better. What a relief.
No, you just ate a dead rat that was probably infected. Even if your stomach feels better. Also, I don't think if you just ate a small key that your stomach would feel. Also, would you feel it? How big is this key? I don't know. I feel like you couldn't absolutely not feel it. I don't know. Okay. Suspension of disbelief. Let's go. All right.
CF91, I told you not to leave the room. Of course you didn't listen. I can't help you here. Take care.
Bye! Alright. Ew.
Looks like a dead wasp or a hornet.
It's
Honestly, take care. Don't make any premature decisions that could have a long-term negative impact on your journey.
So I just played through my first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, and that's basically what should be, you know, in Act 1, the first scene should be there. Like, be careful. A lot of decisions you make in this Act 1 will absolutely, you know, go through the entire story arc.
It's pretty big even for a hornet. I'd better not touch it.
It is disgustingly big. That is... Ugh.
If there is an insect here, then it has to go out somewhere.
I wish she would say all the things she has to say at once, so I can click through it.
I wonder what it looks like from underneath.
She's getting a little bit weird, right? Eating a rat, and now for her it's like, okay, I guess I'm on this path now.
Looks like a dead wasp.
Okay.
I prefer not to do
You
that.
just said you would like to see it.
I prefer not to do. Ouch, that hurt. I got stung when I tried to turn it around.
Aw, well, I guess you will turn into a monster now. It is what it is. Also, I wanted to use this one to turn it around. What's that?
There is a piece of paper on the floor.
Pick it up.
A small note. There is something written on it.
We will definitely die because we have the insect sting. That's a curse insect.
It says AADOD. Is that a password for something?
Well, I guess we'll never find out.
Looks like an old, dusty keypad. No one has entered anything here for a long time.
Oh, okay. Did not see that. Well, I did see that.
Looks like an old, dusty keypad.
Can we use this for that? No? You sure? What's that? Oh.
I can see inside through this little window, but the door is locked.
Ooh.
I can't even see the end of this floor. And what are all the machines on the sides? Maybe I can find another entrance.
Do you want to? I wouldn't. Whoa, okay. Well, she looks kind of cute. Oh, hey. Oh.
There really is someone else here? Who is she? What is she doing here?
Who is she? I don't know her.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I don't know. I don't know how I came here. I feel so weak, can't move. There is a voice in my head that tells me. It says my heart doesn't deserve to beat. Please. Please help me.
How? I mean, I don't know what I could do.
You have to help my heart. My heart, it is wrong. Please. You need to be inside my chest.
Ooh.
What? You want me to do a surgery? I'm
Oh.
not a doctor.
You are the only living being here. If you don't help me, I will die.
Man, open heart surgery is really something. You will die, whether I do it or not. Also, 2 AI voices. Come on, it's getting a little bit... What I don't get is this game would have been amazing without voiceover. Or rather, just have like the robot voice and the alien queen or whatever it is. They both sound alright, you know. But I think the protagonist, at least, and at least the victim... Just text would be super fine. Actually, it would be better because then in my head, they would sound better than they do right now. They wouldn't do like, all the time.
There is an indent. It seems like some kind of mechanism.
Yeah, and it happens so often. Why does it do that?
The whole thing is very dusty, and I see some small screws on the floor. I don't think this does anything anymore.
So it's useless?
The indent is in the shape of a U.
Oh. Yeah, I see you, insect queen.
Yeah, that seems to
Yeah?
fit.
Is that a...
Ew, what is that? It looks frozen for sure.
This game is killing me. It is so entertaining, but it's also one of the weirdest things I've ever played.
Whoa, is this a human heart? It feels warm and moist.
Man, you know what? It feels like the main character is like a character from a 90s sitcom. If you know what I mean. You know, the wow, ew. It's very much 90s teenager.
It feels wrong to carry a heart inside my pocket. I hope it stays clean.
Man, this game. Okay.
An operational computer. Its flickering screen casts ghastly shadows.
Can't be too ghastly. You sound pretty dapper.
It's a chilling reminder that even technology has no power to save us from the end.
Alright. Calm your tits.
Just another eerie object, incapable of offering any assistance.
Alright. What's that?
It's a heavy metal door. It doesn't budge. There is a keypad here, but I never saw such kind of letters. Some of them even look like symbols. Maybe an old Asian language? The keypad is all dusty. And it doesn't beep when I push a button. I think this is not active.
Okay.
An operational computer, but locked behind a password barrier.
Let's do this.
Let me try to enter this as a password. That worked.
Nice.
It's accessible now. Let me see what we can do here.
Nothing. Theoretically, probably.
Let me try to click this button. It says stabilize.
No, it says stabilize. Stabilize.
Oh. I'm not sure if that made it any better.
Oh my god.
I did something. These numbers are in yellow now, and one symbol changed. But what does it mean?
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
I am not exactly sure what I did, but I'm certain it wasn't a read-only operation.
What?
Maybe the other one. It reads revert. This one number is red now. I should really stop touching this. Who are
No.
you?
I don't know.
Oh God, no!
There.
Don't!
Please.
I don't want to hear it.
How?
You have to help.
What?
You are the.
Also, I thought it was so poetical, like to you have to be inside me, because that's the horrible translation tool that did not do its work. AI is getting worse, people. Please don't use AI anymore. It will only get content generative AI. It will not get better. You may think so. You may think so. It will not. Translation AI has been getting incredibly worse over the last 3 to 5 years that I've, used it as well. Like for translation, I always do the final editing though, because I noticed that at the beginning it was fairly okay. Had some issues with sentence structure because especially in German it's kind of complicated, but in the last couple of years, the last 2 years or so, it gets things wrong, outright wrong. It is abysmal, and especially when it comes to languages that are not that popular, that are not that widespread, it is the worst. So please don't just find someone who knows a little bit of English. Because I was super disappointed because I thought, oh, it sounds so nice, you have to go inside me. I thought, oh, that's cool. That's starting to get a little bit weird, But then she just wanted to be operated on, which is like, oh, it's boring.
I found a heart. But I am still not sure if we should do this.
We should not.
You must do it. Please, make the voice go away.
She looked...
You are aware that this could go terribly wrong?
The voice, it said my heart is not worth. Please. You have to be inside my chest.
Like, ooh la la. But it's not what she's meaning. Aww. Oh.
You must do it.
You are aware.
The voice. You must
Wait,
do it.
but
You are
how?
aware.
The voice.
How do I do it then? To use my... No. How do I open you up, lady? Where do I put the heart? Here? No. Oh wait, what?
I never read the manual first, but in this medical setting, I maybe should change my mind.
Yeah, sorry.
The color red doesn't mean it is bad, right? Some places on Earth use this color to represent good. I should not worry too much.
I don't know, maybe you should.
Oh my, now this number became red.
But I'm just looking at it. I'm not even...
Okay, my last try. It must be this one where it says end procedure.
I mean, I had no way of doing anything.
Oh my god! What did I do?
Also, man, that voice reminds me of someone who would not fit this context. I can't think of who, but I think some... Oh my god. Actually, it would fit the context. Melanie Linsky. Why does this voice sound like Melanie Linsky? That is wrong. I hope the developer didn't use like some, celebrity voice emulating tool, because that's not... Don't do that. That's shit. Man.
Oh my, what did I do?
Well, but I think we were doomed from the start. Like, open heart surgery is not... Also, you can't just take a random heart and just put it somewhere else. That's not how anything works.
I think this is the exit.
No, let's go. But suddenly we don't have the arrow,
The outside world is not yet complete. For now, CF91, you are free.
Alright.
My sensors tell me that you are a bit clumsy, CF91. For your own safety, please be careful in alien environments. CF91, we will see us again, and I will make you witness this world's inconceivable creations.
Your mind will never evade me.
Alright. Man, sorry, bumping into my mic because I'm sitting weirdly. Maybe you can even see it. I like to sit like a little gnome. Just, I mean, visually it's gorgeous. It is beautiful. The pixel art is absolutely to die for, and it's what drew me in. It's so fantastic, you know, I love it. The coloring as well, I love that it has this rusty, dirty feel. I think the writing... No, let's just start with all the good things. I think the puzzles are fine. I think they work quite well. And the pacing as well. I think this is a really good length, especially for a demo, to just show a little bit and to kind of tease at something more. Also, I guess this is the type of demo where that's the start of the game, you know, and then you venture out into the world and everything becomes even worse, maybe. But the writing is, and I had this before in another game, or in quite a few games, where I feel like it is probably really, really good in the native language, but the translation tool, and I blame that. And I know you don't always have people that can speak fluent English and even can do translations, because speaking a language fluently and being able to do really good translations, it's two different things. It's a skill. You need to learn it, and it takes quite some effort and experience to be really good at translation. So I know that it's one of my things I do at my work, you know, so I know how difficult it is. But I still think even if you use AI translation, find anyone who is at least somewhat fluent in English and can help you just with a quality assurance. It will pay off, because they can just comment and be like, I don't understand this, you know, or this doesn't make sense, or this is not how it's being said. And I think everyone has at least some person in their environment that can speak a little bit of English, or they can ask the community, because I think, especially in the video game community, you know, and it's not that much text. I think it's fine. It's probably a couple of pages, maybe 5 to 10 pages maximum for this game. I think it's really worth, you know, and I think people will be very helpful, you know, to take a look and tell you a little bit how to do it better. So the writing was weird. And then on top you had the AI voiceover, which was not necessary. And I had this before in another game, and I felt like, well, I'd rather just read the text, because honestly in my head it will sound better. And even though, for example, I'm so far from a professional voice actor, like miles, universes away, but still my reading would be more emotional than this, you know, and would have more impact for my Let's Plays. But even if I played it on my own, I would rather have the voices as I read them in my head than listening to this weird 90s teenager completely emotionless walking through the situation. And it's a shame that more and more developers, and here's the thing, so I think with AI art, everyone's very much, this is shitty, don't do it. But honestly, people, the same goes for generative AI when it comes to translation and voiceovers and writing. These are all things skilled people can do so much better. And I know, being a gaming developer, there's so many different balls you have to have up in the air. There's so many things that need to come together. There's a lot of resources involved. It's very difficult. But this game is actually hurting from the use of AI. I think it could have been better. Without the AI voiceover, it would have been tons better when it comes to the impact of the actual story, and then I wouldn't even have cared that much that some of the translations are super weird. But on top of that, you know, in the combination of like super weird robot voiceover and weird translation, it's too much. It took me out. It just took me out so much, and I didn't even want it, but it always just floored me. So I think, you know, this is a rant. I'm super sorry. This is not just specifically for this developer, but because I found this happen more often now. And I know in the past, you know, what a lot of times happen with horror game development is that you saw the same assets, you know, and the same jump scares and everything, and it all looked a little bit the same. But nowadays, so many people use generative AI To think, you know, they don't need someone to polish the writing. They don't need anyone to do a voiceover. They don't need anyone to do background art or whatever. You do need it. For proper translation, you need someone who can at least quality assure the translation you did with the AI. For proper voiceover, you need actual people to put emotion into it, because even someone who cannot do it properly, who's not a professional, can put more emotion, because they read the text and they know what's going on. They can emote. An AI is incapable of emoting. It sounded ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So it's my biggest thing, and it's kind of a shame that this is just, you know, popping up more and more, because you're really devaluing the art of other people, and you yourself would hate it if I would be like, I don't need a developer to create an indie game. I can just use an AI and that creates the game for me. That's not how it works. This is art. It might not be, you know, like in the Louvre. It might not be in the MoMA, but it's still, it's an art to create a video game experience that is entertaining, that is immersive, that in some way elicits an emotion. And to just think you can skip steps of this art by using AI, and I think important steps. So because this is not something to just small things you know, make easier. I think, you know, even with Photoshop, of course there's some AI, or with filters for photography, you know, there's AI involved, of course. And even as a translator, I think a lot of translators still use DeepL and Google, but they will still after that take a deep long look and, you know, rewrite it in a way that it makes sense and everything. So it's okay to use it as a tool, but to just use it to skip important steps in the process where usually people are involved, or your own work would be involved, is just not, I would not advise it. And especially AI voiceover. I mean, look, it's an indie game. You don't need a voiceover. I'm always happily surprised if I have good voiceover in an indie game. I'm even happily surprised if I have average, medium to bad voiceover in an indie game. But I'm thoroughly weirded out, up to disappointed, if I have AI voiceover in a game that's not used to its best usage. Like if you have a robot and then you say, I use the AI voiceover because it sounds like a robot, that's fine, you know. It's still not nice. It would still be better if you have someone real do it, because it makes a whole world of difference. But I guess it's fine. But to have actual people be voiced over by the robot voice, it just takes a lot out of the whole emotional impact. Especially as this game, I mean, it has a couple of funny moments, you know, but I think it's supposed to be very unnerving and very emotional, and you should actually feel the tension and the fear of the character, but she is not phased at all. She just goes she just kills someone. She's like, oh, what did I do there? Like, it was a very Urkel reaction, you know. So yeah, sorry for the very long rant. Again, this is not, it's more a shame. Like, it's not, I'm not angry at the developer or anything. I don't want to trash this game, because I think a huge chunk of this game is great. And I actually even think that in the original language, it probably is also written quite well. But yeah, the use of AI hurt it. And I think this is, it's not the first time I did this. You know, I came to this conclusion for an indie game, and I hope I will not have to do this over and over again, because it's getting a little bit annoying. So I'm really sorry that I will leave you on this whiny note. Well, what do you think? What do you think about the use of AI, voiceovers, writing, translation, and even AI art in video games? I think it's a highly controversial topic, because I know you can use it as a tool, and you should use it as a tool, but not as a replacement. You know, if you use it as a baseline tool and then but specific things, yeah, as I said, with the AI voiceover, it works for like robot voices or background or like TV announcements. But even then, a real person would just do it so much better. And the same goes for art. The same goes for writing, the same goes for translation. A real person would simply do it better. There's a more natural flow to it because real people have emotions, they have contextual knowledge. They don't go by algorithm, they don't go by probability, they go by their experience, you know, their grasp of the human language, by context, by emotion. So there's a lot more involved than just probability. Yeah. But still, you know, feel free to comment your take on AI AI tools in art. And also, if you're new to this channel, usually I don't rant like that. I talk a lot, but I don't rant that often. No, really not. But if you if you want to, you know, you can subscribe. And I promise you, if I'm creating a weird dystopian environment, I guess, and you're my subject, then I would at least make sure that the accommodation is nice and you have some water, you have something to eat, you know. I will not put a key in your stomach. What kind of Saw bullshit is that? Like, I'm sorry, but this has been done to death, you know. Jigsaw did it and we all had a laugh and that was that. We don't need that anymore. I can just put the key on the table, or if I don't want you to have the key, I will not put it inside your stomach. That's just absurd, really absurd. So subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day, and maybe see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.